winning handler of North of Nashville, Colin Bow. Well done, Colin. Winning the opener here today, and you won the opener, of course, yesterday. But North of Nashville looks like a very impressive mare.
Yeah, she's a nice filly, David. She's actually a very quick filly. We didn't have her that long. I actually thought maybe she needed a run, but she warmed it nicely and showed a nice bit of toe at the end of it.
She'll go to sale now.
Leo does race an odd one, but he said to me if he gets a nice price, he'll sell her. If not, he'll race her on.
And then, Colin, you followed up then with Shanty Classico winning the second divide of the 4-year-old Geldon's Maiden. Nice horse, this lad too.
Yeah, David, he's about 16-1. Would like the little bit of nicer ground that we had here today. Kind of a sharp type of horse too. Yeah, he won well. I have two more horses home down to Ben Haslam. That's who he owns them. So it's my first runner for him. So it's nice to get a winner for him starting off.
And I mentioned of the mare that won yesterday in Cork in the opening race, owned by Brian Atchison and yourself.
No, Brian owns her, or he owns her himself.
Okay.
Lovely big walk in the park filly. Probably a big winter mare, maybe about 16-2. Barry said he got a great feel off her and jumped like a buck, and should be a nice mare for next winter.
Unfortunately, a couple of fallers yesterday that looked like they were probably going to win, but overall good weekends. 3 winners. Yeah,
Dave, they're running well, and what's not winning is thereabouts. So yeah, hopefully we'll keep it going for the rest of the season.
And next weekend, the Ferry House, do you plan to be busy?
We kind of got 10 round this weekend, but I'll probably have another 4 or 5 to go next weekend. Yeah.
Good, well done this weekend.
Thanks, David.
Winning rider of the second race today, the 4-year-old Geldon's Maiden, the first divide, Marvel de Cressy. Well done, Pa. He was good in the end.
Yeah, he did it very well. He was good all the way. Jumped and travelled and quickened up well down the straight. So it's a nice horse.
Typical one of Pat Doyle's, straightforward, jumps well and travels well.
Exactly, yeah. And I'd say he could be a very nice horse.
And he'll go to sales now, I'd imagine. That's how you're.
I don't know.
You're enjoying a very good season, obviously, point to point. Before they got halted, you were going well, and a few nice winners on the track as well.
Yeah, it's just been a good season. It's not ideal the way the point of points were stopped and that, but we're back going now and got on some very nice horses. So,
is that are you a real supporter?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Big match today.
Yeah, so we're going home to watch that. Hasn't been going great lately. But
no. Well, at least you're riding winners. Never mind Tottenham. Well done today.
Thanks very much.
Jamie Codd, winning rider of the first division of the 5-year-old Mares Maiden, Asa for Jim Draper. Well done, Jamie. She won well in the end. Fought a good battle at the back of the last.
A lovely mare. By beat all out of a cap card mare, and I think she done it quite well in the end. So yeah, we're delighted with her now, and onwards and upwards with her. So maybe she might be for sale now. So we'll see what happens.
Your first day back, Jamie, because you were riding in the National yesterday. Great to be back point to pointing.
Yeah, couldn't wait to get out of Aintree. So get back here now and get back to the bread and butter. So it's great, yeah.
And it's gone really well yesterday in Cork and going well again today. And no luck yesterday in the National on Milan Native.
No, it just wasn't. Didn't travel and jumped a little bit up in the air. So that was grand. Sure, look, it was experience anyway. So glad to be back here now and doing a bit.
Great result for the Irish though in the National.
Savage. Irish racing is very, very strong at the minute, and it's in a really, really good place. And look, long may continue. And Rachel is, she's a superstar now. And it's mighty.
Well done today.
Winning handler of the second division of the 5-year-old Mares Maiden, Gated Gouget. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, Andy.
Yeah, that's it.
Daughter of Saddler Maker, ridden by Sean Stable. She was very impressive, Andy.
Yeah, good. Yeah, she was good, Dave. Look, she wasn't going to win today. We were in big trouble. She was a very nice mare. We love her from day one, and it's great. We got lovely safe ground here to run around today, so it was great to get her out.
Last year when I was down in the yard with you, you told me about this mare, so you've been very keen on her since day one.
Oh yeah, from day one she came into the yard. We loved her, and look, she just took a bit of time, but we loved her all the way, and we were confident enough coming here today with her, so everything paid out.
She came out of the Derby sale, and I presume she'll head to Tattersalls now on the 26th.
God, everything will be alright. Yeah, she'll head on. Yeah, please God, yeah, we'll head over with her.
Many more to run over the next weekend.
Another few mares to run as well, yeah. A couple of Geldons as well, yeah.
And Sean Staples does a lot of work right now for you.
Yeah, he does all the schooling at home himself and his brother, and look, it was great for him to get the winner out of it now as well, so hopefully he'll get another one or two.
Absolutely, well done today, Andy.
Thanks, Dave.
Derek Western Flyer, winner of the first divide of the 5-year-old Geldon's Maiden. probably the most impressive winner of the day. You must have been very happy with him.
Yeah, he's a grand horse. He travelled exceptionally well off a quick pace and quickened and put a lot of horses under pressure, and he was eased down all the way to the line. So I'd say he's a horse with a good future, and hopefully now the owner will keep him, and we might see him in a bumper shortly. Maybe Punchestown bumper. I think he might be in that calibre.
It looks like a quick enough sharp horse that he'd be suited to a bumper.
Yeah, he would, yeah. The track here now, it was brilliant to get into Tipperary here today, but we're on the right inside track and it's quite tight and sharp, and you need that speedy type of horse here today. And he showed it. He handled the conditions very well, beautiful, safe, yielding ground, plenty of speed about him, and he could be a good horse at time.
He probably looked a little bit green the first day, maybe ran into a couple of traffic problems as well with a horse fell in front of him.
Yeah, and like John is a small trainer. He's not these big commercial trainers, a small number of horses, and he not overly galloped, not overly schooled, went for an educational run, ran very credible.
They're always going to be improver.
Always going to be improver. Beautiful, small little country yard. That's exactly what John is, and he does a great job with the horses. They come on from run to run, and I bet you'd see a better horse again in a couple of weeks' time.
Brilliant, well done today.
Thank you.
Well done, Dennis, winning the third divide of the 5-year-old Geldings Maiden, the last race here in Tipperary. An impressive winner, coachman, and he is a half-brother to Aflaron, who you sold a couple of weeks ago at the sales for a nice sum of money. Tell us a bit about this lad. Were you disappointed when he finished third in Oma House?
We were violently disappointed, there's no question about it, but he was a different type of horse than the Krillon. So he's a bigger horse, about 16.3, but a very correct horse, big gorgeous horse. But we bought the Krillon on the strength of this horse, because this horse's work was so good.
Okay.
So Jamie came in and he just said there a few minutes ago, he said, this horse will be a good horse going forward. He said, he'll give you some feel, even though he's still backward, but he will be a good horse going forward.
Well, that says a lot, that how much you thought of this lads, that you bought his brother off the back of his ability at home. And he'll go to Newmarket now, the Tattersall sale?
I'd imagine he'll go to Newmarket now, yeah.
Okay.
I'd imagine so.
Will you have many to run there next weekend in Ferry House? Saturday and Sunday?
We'll have entries. We'll have plenty entered, there's no doubt about it. There was a getaway there, ran well in one of the 4-year-old maidens there today, even though he only finished fourth. He ran into a good bit of traffic trouble. He ran well today too. So we'll have plenty running now, thank God. Yeah, they're healthy and well.
Good, well done today.
Thanks, Davey.